Hello everybody. In this video, I will show you some strategies on how to get started with your first writing assignment. So the focus of the first writing assignment is about narrative writing. The word narrative just means story. You're writing a story, right? Um, so through this activity, I hope you will be able to develop some creative writing skills. So here we go. For this writing lesson, we will first focus on the first two learning objectives. The first one being to write an engaging opening to a story that will hook the reader's interest. This simply means writing a few sentences to get your reader to want to read your work. The second one is about writing your sentences using sensory detail, meaning um, description related to your five senses: see, hear, taste, smell, touch. Okay. And then the reason for doing this is because you want to create some mood. You want the readers to feel what the characters are feeling. You want the reader to feel the setting. How does it feel? Sad, happy, whatever. And then you also want to establish an atmosphere. Okay, atmosphere meaning how is the place you're describing, or what kind of feeling is the place you're describing giving the reader. Okay, and so if you still don't understand what I just said, let's take a look. So in Chinese, this simply means
在描述场景时，使用感官细节来营造情绪和氛围。
yes, something like that. Okay. All right. Anyways, let's move on. So for this first writing piece you're going to do, I want you to work on writing an engaging exposition. The word exposition just means the beginning of the story. In the beginning of the story, you must have an inciting incident that will get your reader to wonder, oh my, what's going on, right? Okay. All right. So, like I said, this is a skill that I would like you to work on. And when the school year starts, you will most likely have to do this again. For this time around, let's just take it as a practice. All right. So, for the first few sentences, paragraphs or pages, no, we're not writing pages. Maybe you're writing paragraphs or maybe just one paragraph, that's fine, of a story or the reader's entry point into a new world. So often a reader will decide whether or not to continue reading based on the story's beginning, or the special word for it is exposition. Okay. And this is actually, the story writer's opportunity to introduce um, your writing style, because as a writer you really have to learn how to find your style, right? You don't want to copy somebody else's work off the internet. You don't want ChatGPT writing this for you, because that's cheating and not your work. So please do not do that. And if you prefer, you can first handwrite and take a photo of your handwritten work and send it to me. It's fine. Okay. So in the next position, you should set the scene, which just means you have to describe where the story is taking place, and you might also want to describe your characters and the conflict, which just means the problem of the story. Okay, these are just fancy words for literature, so I'm just gonna put the easy word next to it. Easy words. Okay, so it's really extremely important that you practice this skill. And you really want to avoid cliche openings. Cliche opening just means boring. Boring. um, openings. Okay, so I'm going to show you three examples of how to start your story. So the first way is to use a thought-provoking question or comment about your central theme. All right, let me first scroll down here. And remember, your first writing prompt for Module 1 is to write a short story set in the distant future where humans have established colonies on planets orbiting stars discovered using the James Webb Telescope, Space Telescope. So this writing topic is actually connected to what you read in Module 1, right? And I would like you to take a creative approach on what you think life would be like on a different planet. All right, so you explore the challenges and wonders of interstellar colonization. Let's just say somebody discovers or you discover this whole new planet, and what would it be like to live there, right? So I'm gonna see what I can do for everybody here. Let me close this. I just need a text box. Add a little bit of body text. All right. So I'm not gonna use any AI. I'm gonna use my own brain. All right. Okay. A little body of text. Now let's move this over. Okay. Hope everybody can see. I'm not going to make this so hard, and if you can think of a better way to write this, great. So I would like to cater to a wider audience because many of you might be very great at writing, or some of you may not be as great. So let's start simple. Okay, so if you can write something even better than this, great. Okay, so what will life be like on this planet that is millions of miles away from Earth? All right, and let me show you another example to increase the difficulty level. If you can write at this level, that'd be nice. How will humanity be defined on this planet where mountains float above the ground, defying gravity? So that's another one. This one actually brings in a little bit of what the setting or where this story will take place, right? Like there's description describing this planet having mountains that flow above the ground. All right. So see if you can give this a try as you start your story. Okay. All right, so let's try another one. How can we begin a story with a surprising, strange, or unexpected statement or detail to intrigue means to capture to get the reader's attention. All right, so another one would be so if you are writing in the first person, you could do as one of the first settlers. Settlers just means the first one of the first people to establish living on a in a new place. Okay, that's one of the first settlers to step foot on this planet. Uh, I was surprised by how um, life on this planet is different. The animals and well, animals, insects, and creatures here seem to be able to, or how about this? That's too many words. Can communicate with each other. Well, that's kind of like a fairy tale here. So give it a try. I think this is not that surprising, but see if you can think of something better. Okay. All right. So let's do the next example. Okay. Um, for the next example, this is actually for students who want a more challenge. Foreshadowing is a story writing technique to let your reader guess what might come. It's like a hint, all right, using description. So I would take it using this approach. As I ascend just means climb, okay? One of the mountains, well, you can't really climb a floating mountain, so I'm not going to use the word floating here. It's one of the regular mountains, okay? One of the mountains. I gaze means look across the distance, the distant horizon. How about that? And notice sound reverberating means echoing, okay, echoing, uh, reverberating as if eh, beckoning means calling, okay, beckoning me to um, go nearer, okay, okay, all right. So I think this will help everybody get started on this story.